Okay, so on this video here, I'm just going to give it a walk around and I'm going to start working on my Henry J project. I picked that up about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2. Basically just the way it is. I haven't done any of the work to it, nothing. I've got it just the way it is. I have managed to find some parts for it. I got rear glass, which is actually really hard to find, but I got lucky and got 2 of them. I've got new rockers for it. I've got headlight bezels in it, just finding miscellaneous pieces here and there. Gentleman was even nice enough to give me, if I'm not going to use it, is a fiberglass deck lid, but this one's really nice, so I'm just going to use it. The floors are super solid, at least the back part. The gentleman, when I did buy it, he put steel floors in it, and I'm going to end up redoing most of it and everything else. And he did make a nice little tranny tunnel and everything, but I'm going to just make my own stuff because I'm going to end up moving the engine and transmission about 4.5 inches back. That's the game plan. I've got really nice doors and everything else and all the mechanisms and all that stuff. The gentleman did put a Ford 9-inch in the back. So, I don't know any of the history really of anything about this. But the car is very solid. I was able to locate a hood from a gentleman outside of Winnipeg. I got a whole bunch of parts, the hood and everything, for about $100, so I was really happy. Okay, like I said, the gentleman I bought this off of, he put the small block in it. I'm not exactly sure what his plans were, but nothing's going to line up. So what I'm going to end up doing, like I said, is the firewall I'm going to move back about 4.5 inches. And then that way I'll clear everything. It's just kind of a lot of sketchy work that I guess I'm not sure exactly what he's planning to do, but I've got it figured out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. But yeah, like I said, the motor's going to get moved 4.5 inches. I'll move a lot of this stuff. I'm going to move this center brace, or this part here, and I'm going to re-brace everything and make it work somehow. But you can see the way they did like this stuff is all, I don't know if they did it just for rolling or what their purpose is, but I've got an idea. Me and Ryan have kind of figured out an idea how we're going to be doing this. I've already got new kingpins for it and all the bushings. It's a Dodge A100 front axle. So, and like I said, I was able to find new headlight there, the bezels in my box and everything else. Like I said, the car's super solid. This fender needs some issues down there, but I know a certain couple guys that can fix it, and a certain YouTube channel that will be posting it. It's kind of a shame. This motor was I think a 305. It when I pulled the intake off, the motor looked like it was like almost brand new inside, but kind of shit the bed, and it's no good now. So no love lost. I did have money. Like I said, we're going to go pick up the small block here in a few minutes. I did have money put aside for the Muncie I was going to buy, but you know how life goes. Property taxes, bike insurance, and everything else. So I'm going to have to find a 4-speed sometime this summer. Right now I can just use a Saginaw. I got another tranny for just mock-up. I kind of figured out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make the steering work and everything like that. So later in the summer I'm going to grab some parts and make it work. I've got a Vega box, and either I'll buy a chrome steering column from Speedway or whatnot, but if not, I'm going to maybe try something out of a Dodge A100. Just thinking of what I can use that I've got and whatnot. So like I said, around back here, now that I got it out here, I can start raking it and cleaning this mess up.
A couple of bags.
Yep, but I was able to buy 4 doors from a gentleman. Actually, yeah, that one are pretty good shape, and I think those are the ones I'll be using. But they've got all the mechanism and all that stuff and all the hand cranks and all that, so I'm really excited. $20 a door, couldn't go wrong. There is a gentleman, I keep forgetting, I can't remember his name, but he lives up the road. He's a bee farmer. I know he was doing a Henry J, but I can't remember if he's sick or if his wife is sick, and I really want to bother him about it. But I know he was making some fancy Henry J. One thing I will be making with this, I'll talk to Kenny, a guy down the street, a really talented fabricator. He's got a pipe bender, and we're gonna make a little roll cage in it. Nothing fancy. Just with just a basic hoop with a cross and 2 bars going back.
He's got a Hossfield.
Yes, a Hossfield.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, he's a very talented fabricator, so I think I'll bug him one of these days. That'll be later on, but the body will be coming off the chassis, and I'll pick sandblast and paint it, but not till I get everything figured out. Other than that, the car's pretty solid. It's pretty neat on these cars how the rear quarters unbolt and everything else. I don't know if they just did that for cheapness or how, or I'm not sure. Maybe you guys could leave a comment, the guys that actually know about these things. But anyway, I think we're off to go pick up my little 327, so we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I got my engine home. It's 327, been bored 30 over. On the dyno, it made about close to 470. It had, when they dynoed, they had a different intake on it, but they put this one on apparently because it's for the gentleman that they're going to use it just for hood clearance, but I'm going to run a different intake, one similar that was on it. I just actually came back and I want to show you another clip about something. I just picked up this carburetor in the city. It's a 750 Holly with Proform metering plates and a bunch of other stuff. The guy originally had it on some sort of 383 motor, but he's gone to fuel injection, so I got a screaming deal on it. So we'll see how it goes, or how it is. I'll crack it open one of these days and take a look at it. But
with Mr. Brownstone, well, he's been knocking. Motherfucker, motherfucker, what you need as a lawyer? No. Oh, baby, alone. Won't leave me alone. Stuck in the middle and a shot in the middle and it drove me out of my mind. I said, oh, no, I wish I never met it. I'll leave it all behind.
looks pretty good. But yeah, this motor's pretty, I'm pretty excited about it. The guy gave me a really good deal. He's a heck of an engine builder, and I've known him for a long time. These are another little sweet little gem that I bought. These, I think they're Chevy 2-headers. I bought them off of Facebook Marketplace, or no, it might have been Kijiji, I can't remember, for $100, so I'm going to use those guys. So I've just been slowly buying parts when I can get them.
Hey guys, what do you think? Do you think you should run these awesome valve covers?
No, I've got nicer valve covers.
I think you should.
I've got knockoff Cal Custom ones, but then I'll have little moon breathers off to the side. And the 80s called, they can have those valve covers.
I'd say 90s.
90s, yeah, I guess so. Early 2000s. Is this Boyd Kyneton? But yeah, so like I said, Patriot heads, 1.6 rocker arms. I can't remember the spec on the cab, but it's pretty wild and everything else. And I said the guy that builds them, I trust him. He's built us engines before in the past, and we're good friends and whatnot. So it'd be a good little engine for the mighty little Henry J. Just got to find a 4-speed and a scatter shield. Funny thing is, there was a gentleman we went last year, and he had a 3 or 4 Henry J's, and he wanted like $1 million for everything, and just ridiculous. And sad thing, he's never going to do anything with them because I don't think he even had 2 wrenches to his name. But yeah, he wanted $1 million for everything. So whatever, to each his own. I said I'll just keep gathering parts for it, but I think in the next week or so we'll put it in the garage. I think Bugs bought all new suspension parts and then showed up for his 55, so I think he's going to do that this week. And maybe we'll put the engine back in. There's got noise from God.
That almost looked like Kev Dog. We also got shingling a garage to do here shortly.
Yeah, we got shingles to do.
There's the shingles right there.
Yeah, I was going to do this weekend, but it's raining. And then we always can't work on cars. This weekend we gutted a bathroom, and literally gutted a bathroom, and put in a new tub, vanity, toilet, plumbing. All the copper's gone. It's all gone to PEX. All new ABS piping and flooring, just the whole 9 yards. So we're going to go do that shortly. And yeah, we'll be doing that today and tomorrow. We did it yesterday. So always can't work on cars. So other shit needs to get done.
You can see real life gets in the way.
Yeah, real life gets in the way.
The fantasy YouTube land does not pay the bills.
It does not, and it doesn't change out toilets, and it doesn't change out tubs, and
No, it does not.
it doesn't solder in shut-off valves and P-traps, and I really don't feel like doing it today.
Oh,
but
I'm not feeling it at all.
yeah, at least the shitty part will be done today. All
Yeah.
the fun will be done.
Yeah.
So, hey. So yeah, pretty excited about this. Finally got here. And I hope you guys like that little video clip that I've spliced in about the karaoke guy singing Guns N' Roses. Well, that was not expected.
This video was just basically rambling on for 9 minutes.
Because like I said, we got
We had real stuff to do.
we got real stuff to do. Unfortunately, we always can't make videos every weekend as much as I'd like to, and I'd rather be doing that than this.
Oh yeah, I'd rather be doing the front end of that 55 right now.
Yeah, you gotta get shocks this week.
Yeah, I gotta get shocks and I'm gonna change. We're just waiting on the coils to show up. I got control arm bushings, new ball joints, because it's one or two of the ball joints are still riveted in, so it'll get all brand new. I'm gonna just do a whole new front end. That way it's done.
Yeah, and then the motor can go back in. But I guess we'll start on that earlier this week. That way I get my garage and then put the Henry J in there, and yeah. I was even telling Kevin off camera. I'm just rambling here.
Mm-hmm.
That like since we can't go to back to the 50s, the border and everything, I even miss buying just useless little junk like just metal plaques and stuff.
Knickknacks, yeah.
You know, the things you take for granted. So maybe next year, 2022.
Well, the border might be open by the winter time, depending how it goes. I'm gonna guess October, November they're gonna open
Yeah,
it.
back to this.
Well, obviously we're not going to back to the 50s this year.
Next year, hopefully. Hopefully Dave's watching, so he knows. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, like this video. I'm sure it's just rambling, not really doing anything. I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff on my Henry J, but you guys will get the gist of it, and I'll be working on it.
You're probably gonna get some thumb down on this one.
Oh no, people love us too much. They don't give us a thumb down. Glenn Nicholson would be like, "Ee."
Well, we're gonna go
Now I
to
guess
work.
let's put this stuff away, then let's go start getting working in the bathroom. Remember, like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one when we'll actually do some work. See you soon. Okay, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Glenn. We finally got our care package. Even says right there, cut here carefully. So that was pretty thoughtful of him. No idea what it is, but I'm not allowed to use a knife. That's very thoughtful of him.
Very nice of him.
Very nice.
It's packed.
Hopefully it's new bed sheets.
Are yours soiled?
Ooh, go pennies and Casey too. Dun, dun, dun.
Kevin's like a past Casey's bedtime.
He's
That's
getting
my
a little
business.
later these days.
Just want to say thank you. Oh, very nice letter. I'm going to read this in a minute. Just, you want me to read this?
Yes.
Just hide his address, maybe.
Ah, well, just wanted to say thanks to the great job on YouTube there. I always look forward to another episode of Penny's Hot Rods and Custom and progress you're making on your projects and your tours through the junkyards. If you guys are interested, please find enclosed some swag from the company I work for, Federal Auto Parts here in the States. I thought I'd send you some t-shirts, caps, and some, oh, if the weather turns cold. I also enclosed a banner from the company that I think Kevin should like because it's a wall in his shop. It's pretty bare.
He's like free stuff.
I love free stuff.
And who in
just
their
like
right
our
mind would
pizza.
want anything hanging in the garage? Hopefully you enjoy, and I hope won't get beat up by the local Napa guys. Nope. Our nearest store in Manitoba, probably about 800 miles away. I think a road trip might be part. All the best to the trip. P.S. If there are any hats left over, feel free to give one to Dan at DD. He probably thinks I'm mean to him. Just a little positive reinforcement, or anything else he might think I would like one. Okay, we'll give you one there, Dan. All right, thanks. That was very nice of you, Glenn. Appreciate it.
What if they do mail or internet business?
Yeah, we can do all that, and I'm actually gonna probably frame this. Shed a tear. People actually care about us.
Is it a chain federated auto parts?
Oh,
Like, is it like, because he's from South Carolina, isn't he north or south?
No.
nice car.
Oh, he's New Hampshire. He's up on the coast.
GT40.
Yeah.
He's up on the coast.
New Hampshire.
Wow, he's a long way from us, man.
Holy, there's a lot of. Look at all that.
Kevin, I'll take a camel hat.
Another cap. Well, I'll take the Duke. Yeah. Federal Auto
Tubes,
Parts.
hats, shirts.
Look at that.
Oh,
start wearing mine.
Oh, very nice of them.
That's very nice. Here you told me you some Carolina.
Dude,
I always,
You can't.
Cool.
uh-huh. Oh, here's Kevin.
I'm glad we kicked the bounty. Thank you.
Keychains. Excellent. Hold it up, boys.
Oh, they do work on cars too. This is certified technicians.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate it.
yes. Little keychain dealies.
Yep.
Needed one for Kevin's truck. There we go. He started putting his swag on Kevin's truck.
Man's got to eat.
So now what you guys need to do is do a lost wax and do a little Penny's Hot Run custom key fob.
That can
There's,
happen.
there's an idea.
Yeah.
Or Napper's Mechanical.
Yeah, Mappers Mechanical. I know we've been talking about that one for a long time. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you, Glenn.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you
it.
very much.
Thank you.
As soon as we get crap of our own,
Yeah, one of these days we will.
we'll send you some.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Chris dropped the ball on this an awful
No,
lot.
that's me too.
I'm still gonna blame Chris.
That's all. You gotta blame India. Communication breakdown.
Grabs, you deal with the guy for me. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Glenn.
Did you say konnichiwa? No.